Dancers, do you ever feel drained after a long day of dance or competition weekend? I have the solution for you, and it is talking about nutrition for dancers. That's what this video is going to be all about, helping you sustain energy throughout the weekend, throughout a long rehearsal, how to improve your muscle mass, how to recover quicker, and all of those things that you need to fuel your body over time, especially to be the dancer that you want to be. Hopefully your best. I hope this video is helpful. If you're new to our channel, please like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know your thoughts or if you have any questions, and I would love to see you back here for more videos in the future. Okay, so let's say that you have a 4-hour rehearsal and you start to feel pretty drained and fatigued by hour 2. We want to be able to help your body sustain energy levels throughout the entire 4 hours so you can dance your best the entire time. This is where complex carbohydrates come into play. And if you're unfamiliar with complex carbohydrates, we have 2 different kinds of carbohydrates that help our body and produce energy. We have simple carbohydrates and complex carbohydrates. Simple carbohydrates are ones that are used for quick energy, so think like maybe candy or sugar or fruit, things like that. And then if you have complex carbohydrates, they're still giving us energy sort of quickly, but it's spread out over the course of a longer period of time. So you don't get that sugar rush and then crash right away. So there's lots of good examples for complex carbohydrates. Some of them are potatoes, oatmeal, brown rice, whole grain bread, whole grain tortillas, things like that that could be helpful for you to last that energy over the course of said 4 hours or a full competition weekend. We want to be timing it out so you have energy that lasts throughout. So we want some of those complex carbohydrates to be before rehearsal. And then what happens during rehearsal if you still feel a crash? That's where snacks come in. So during rehearsal, it's really important to have some snacks packed in your dance bag that can give you some quick energy. I love like quick digesting carbs that can give you a little bit of that boost of energy right away. And some examples of these are like fruits, applesauce pouches, yogurt, for instance, anything that has like a higher simple carbohydrate density is what's going to be really helpful for during that mid-session or mid-workout, mid-rehearsal energy boost. Now, after rehearsal, that's where we want to focus on muscle recovery. So after rehearsal or competition weekend or classes, whatever you have going on, that's when we want to refuel our body with carbohydrates and especially proteins as well. Protein is really important in the development of muscle and helping the muscles recover and get even stronger. So when we are depriving our body of protein, it's going to take longer for our bodies to feel recovered for our next class. So maybe this means that you see soreness a little bit longer, your body continues to feel really tired and like you're dragging the next day, or you're trying to build strength and you're trying to build a lean muscle mass on your body and it's just taking you so long and it's not getting there. That's when we need to up our protein goals. For athletes, the general recommendation for amount of protein per day to just maintain body weight and continue to use protein as a fuel source is 1.4 to 1.8 grams per kilograms of body weight per day. So let's say I have a dancer that weighs 130 pounds. So I type in 130 into my calculator. I'm then going to convert those pounds to kilograms by dividing by 2.2. That gives me 59 kilograms of body weight, okay? Now, if I'm going to multiply that number by 1.4, that equals 82.7. So that is the minimum amount of grams of protein that this dancer needs per day. Now let's look at the maximum. Times 1.8 is 106 grams per day. So that can sound like a lot, but a lot of good meat sources and beans and Greek yogurt, things like that have a lot of protein in them that can help you recover faster. And we need to be eating that protein throughout the day to help with our hunger and be able to still help us feel full throughout the day. Now, I'm not saying you need to only eat protein and that's it. We need to be able to get energy sources from fats and carbohydrates and protein and still get vitamins and minerals in our body for health reasons. But when we're looking at just protein, that's going to have the biggest amount of impact on your muscle growth. So these recommendations are very vague, okay? I want you, if you are interested in increasing your nutritional needs and learning how to optimize that, definitely go see a dietitian because they can give you those exact numbers based on what your body is doing throughout the day or your own health. So just a disclaimer, this is not an end-all be-all, this is not exact numbers, and this is not nutrition advice for you. I'm simply giving you those guidelines for athletes in general. Okay, next strategy is hydration. We all probably carry our emotional support water bottle around with us all the time. I know I do, but that water bottle really is helpful for hydrating the body throughout the day. Imagine if we are just sweating and we're doing a lot of dancing throughout the day. We're losing that water through our body and losing those electrolytes through what's called sweat. And so we need to be able to replenish our hydration levels over time, especially throughout the day. So a general guideline for your nutrition hydration levels is to take your body weight, divide it by 2, and then that's the minimum amount of ounces of water that you should be drinking per day. So if I grab my handy dandy calculator again, I'm gonna take that dancer that was 140 pounds, I'm gonna divide it by 2. That gives me 70, and that should be 70 ounces of fluid that you are intaking per day. Now dancers, we need more than that. Any athlete needs more than that. Any person who exercises needs more than that, because those are the absolute minimum guidelines. We technically need even more hydration to make up for that loss when we are sweating through exercise. I hope that these tips really help you look at your nutrition currently and be able to optimize it just a little bit more to align with your goals for dance this season. Please let me know if you have any questions. Remember that this is not a substitute for medical advice, and please see a registered dietitian if you're interested in learning more about nutrition and how it can apply directly to your body, okay? Have a great day, and let me know if you have questions in the comments. I will see you guys in the next one.